What's going on there, YouTube? Yeah, we'll try to work this out in the best way possible here. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see how we do. Probably not. Anyway, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Man, I had a pretty crazy day here, guys. I got to share it with you. I know it's been a while. Whoa! Since I posted a video. And I'll tell you, man, today is exciting. So I had an appointment, right, this afternoon over at the Dodge store because I found out a buddy of mine who has got a sick 2015 Sublime Green 6-speed manual Hellcat is trading it in. He works at a dealership here. He made a decision to get a different car, go in a different direction. And part of that included him trading in his prized Hellcat. The car is beautiful. It is pretty much flawless, spotless, 13,000 miles on it. The thing has been babied like crazy. It is really sharp, man, just nice. Got some cosmetic mods to it, nothing performance-wise, except he does have some bigger tires on it. Everything else is cosmetic and looks really, really good. So I ran over there. He basically gave me the heads up. He and I had a conversation. He was looking to sell it privately at first and then opted to, go for the convenience and the ease of doing the trade-in, and I can certainly appreciate that. And so today was my first day to actually go over there and with an appointment to actually talk to his salespeople over there about what we can work out. I got to tell you guys, I'm excited, man. I'm excited because when you look at those numbers in terms of trade-in for this and the vehicle asking price and what's the actual amount you're going to be paying and money down versus financing and all these other types of things that people struggle with when they're buying a car, even if you are really well versed and comfortable, and I am very comfortable with buying cars now that I know what to look for and all that. It certainly makes cutting through the nonsense of the Foursquare and working through a lot of the tricks and games that dealerships play, makes all that a lot easier if you know actually how to navigate it and how it works. But anyhow, man, we are a little far apart on the price, man. A little bit out of my comfort zone. And by a little, I mean like literally like $2,000. Like literally $2,000. And I'm optimistic, man, that we can work something out. I know for some of y'all, you're just like, whatever, man, $2,000, just borrow it for somebody, or put it on your credit card or some nonsense like that. No, ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that, okay? Whoa, not gonna do that. The asking price on the vehicle is a little high. Not very high, but it's a little high. The trade-in offer that they gave me, should I say the adjusted one, the second one, was actually a very good price. Pretty much as high as I've ever gotten for this car, and I have gotten this car appraised probably half a dozen times. And it was really right there at the top end. And considering that the first one I did was 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, and I've only added miles to the car, right? That says a lot, so I did appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, yeah, but the asking price of the car is really still just a little, too high, Need a little bit of relief here. So I'm actually, I reached out to my credit union, and I just wanted to see what is available. There's different terms and all that you can opt for, especially if your credit is very good. And I have very good credit, and so I'm hoping that we can figure something out and work something out. I'll be honest with you, I can afford the car. I can buy the car. I could go there right now and work out a deal. But I know what I'm capable of getting if I'm just a little patient. Time is kind of on my side right now because of the fact that the car isn't even listed yet. My buddy is Sorry, I just got a text from the salesman actually as I was making this. He just traded in his car literally 2 days ago. They didn't even pull it in to start prepping it because, you know, there's just some things that they're going to do to it. They're going to take out the tint. The tint is too dark, and, you know, some other things they're going to do. You know, they're going to get it showroom ready, basically. That's going to take probably a couple days, you know, for that all to get worked out and get it online, get pictures taken, all that other type of stuff. So it's not like there are people going in and doing that. And the car is Sublime, and if you look online and see that there are a lot of, well, not a lot, right now there are 9 Sublime Green Challenger Hellcats for sale in the country. There are some that are cheaper than this one. So if somebody is looking around and curious about picking one of these things up, time is on my side in more ways than one. Let me just put it that way, because once it is listed, chances are it's going to sit for a while, because Sublime really is not a, you know, it's not like black or white or red or one of these other colors that's just more mainstream, so to speak. You know, Sublime Green, you got to be really committed, man. I mean, that's a solid Mopar color, and people who are real fans get it and love it, you know. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people see that green and they think you're crazy, you know. And I see it, man, and I'm just like, I get the hairs on the back of my head stand up. So what's going to happen, I don't know, guys. The next, I'd say, 72 hours, you know, is going to be pretty critical here. I talked to my credit union today. They're going to be getting back to me tomorrow, and hopefully by tomorrow. And then we're what I need to really do is to convince the dealership really to drop it down. I mean, here's the way I look at it, man. They need to drop about $1,000. This is how close we are, ready? For me to feel good about this, and I mean feel good, I mean for me to like walk away freaking doing high fives in the air by myself, right? To be whistling all the way home when I'm driving that sick cat home. What needs to happen is if they drop about $1,000, I get the financing rate that I'm hoping to get. And as I shift with my phone in my hand, and if I put anything down at all, it's limited to $500. Now, I don't want to put money down for the simple reason that money is so cheap right now to borrow. If you have excellent credit, like I do, and I'm not saying that to brag because I worked for my hard credit. There was a time when I had awful credit when I couldn't get a loan for a computer, okay? And you work your way past that, you develop good habits, you take responsibility, you pay your bills, and you build up credit. And then eventually, you know, you get to buy cars, you buy a house, you buy whatever you want, you know? That's what it's all about, getting credit, right? But then with one of the benefits of that is you are able to borrow money at a very cheap rate, you know. And if you can borrow money for a Hellcat, 3% or 4%, you know, you are doing much better, much better than a lot of these folks who do not have good credit, who are forced to have to pay, you know, 7-8%, even more. You know, and that makes a huge difference in what your payment looks like every month, man. It just makes a giant difference. So, all right, cool. We got a spot right here at the end. This is what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. Back it up, give myself a little bit more space. You know, I'm getting the curb rash right before I trade this thing in. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm feeling sick optimistic, man. I just have a feeling with this. A Hellcat 2015's been babied. Thing looks gorgeous. Doesn't have anything cosmetically wrong with it at all. Got some nice mod choices on it, right? 13,000 miles and a warranty. So there's a part of me that's thinking, even if I feel like I'm paying a little bit more than what I would like to for this, I'm still getting a lot out of it because of the fact that you have that on there, and with that comes a lot of peace of mind, especially with these cars. So anyway, guys, I'm really hoping my next video that I share with you all is me there actually at the dealership shooting some footage of it. In fact, I'll show a little clip of it right here now, just so you can see what this amazing green beast looks like. But hopefully the next video that I shoot will be of me taking delivery of it, holding the red key, dangling it from my hand, maybe even getting it from the previous owner in true ceremonious fashion, and then of course getting home and speeding home to show my kids. My son, by the way, is already psyched about it. I just told him that I went and looked at this thing seriously, and he's like already, you know, he's on Forza and making all his cars green and stuff. He's pretty excited. So anyway, guys, hoping to share some new exciting news with you in the next few days or the next few weeks, however it may work out. We'll see. Thanks as always, guys, for watching. Until next time, later.